Hey guys, what's up? My name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a word for now in this season. This word is actually going to add on to my previous videos, my last few videos, and the videos that I will be posting after this one. This is what I feel God has led me to share with you guys today. He's been just filling me with a lot of prophetic words, especially this time in this season. It's a big deal right now. Before I get into that, I would like to ask that you guys would like my video, comment, share, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post, and that you would subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost at 800 subscribers. This will help my videos out. It'll help to get them out for more people to see and to reach more people in the Christian community and those that are non-believers. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you that has been sowing into my ministry. I love you guys. I pray for you guys that God would bless you abundantly. I want to just tell you guys, how important it is to find a ministry to sow into, tithing wise, whether it is mine or it's someone else's, doesn't matter. I just want to encourage you guys to do that because I have a Bible verse for you, and it is from Malachi chapter 3, and it talks about not robbing God. And it says that you will be cursed with a curse if you rob me. And then it says, bring all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. And this is the only time in the Word of God that he says to test him. And he says, try me now in this, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open for you the windows of heaven and pour out for you such a blessing that there will not be room enough to receive it. And that is when you tithe. When you tithe, you are giving what's rightfully God's so that he can make it even more than what you originally gave to him. He will bless you with abundantly more. And so this prophetic word actually has to do with abundance. And I'm going to call it an invitation to the abundant life. This is what God is speaking in this hour. And this word is actually going to be based off of Isaiah 55. And at the end, I'm going to share with you guys a song that I feel God has been sharing with me so heavily. It's a song that I've heard the past few years, but really right now, I've just been singing it so much and listening to it so much. So Isaiah 55. It says, is anyone thirsty? Come and drink, even if you have no money. Come, take your choice of wine or milk. It's all free. Why do you spend your money for what is not bread, and your wages for what does not satisfy? Listen carefully to me and eat what is good, and let your soul delight itself in abundance. So as I read this, guys, it is basically going to be giving us instruction to how to enter and live in the abundant life, okay? So it says, if you listen carefully to the Lord, and you come and you eat what is good and you do what he is asking of you, if you are yielding to his voice, you will begin to let your soul delight itself in abundance. And then it says, incline your ear and come to me. Hear and your soul shall live. So if we are listening to God, our soul will begin to live. And he will make an everlasting covenant with us, the sure mercies of David. Indeed, I have given him as a witness to the people, a leader and commander for the people. So he is saying, just like with David, if we yield ourselves to his voice, if we listen carefully to what he is saying and we follow him, he will make us a witness just as he did with David. And when you think about it with David, he took someone that was a no one to everyone else and made him king. And he showered him with the blessings like no one else, okay? So if we incline our ear and come to him and we listen to God, our Father, then we will be given as a witness to other people. And it says, surely you shall call a nation you do not know, and nations who do not know you shall run to you, because the Lord your God and the Holy One of Israel, for he has glorified you. So this is only because of God. And then here's another instruction. Seek the Lord while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. So if we forsake our ways, our will, and everything that is unrighteous, our thoughts, and we return to God, he will have mercy, an abundance of mercy on us in this season. And it says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain comes down and the snow from heaven, and do not return there, but they water the earth and make it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish what I please, and it shall prosper in the thing for which I sent it. And here's a promise for those that are going to step into the abundant life, okay? For you shall go out with joy, and you will be led with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth into singing before you, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorn shall come up the cypress tree, and instead of the briar shall come up the myrtle tree, and it shall be to the Lord for a name. This will all be for God's glory, for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. So just like David, if we forsake our wicked ways, we seek the Lord and we listen to him, we're listening closely, we will become just like David, where we go from almost like our Joshua, from the pit to the palace. We'll be like David, where we went from being just a poor shepherd boy to a royal king for God. Okay, so this is the time in the season. This is a word for now. Listen to him. I was listening to one of my favorite prophets, and she was talking about how entering August, there's something to do with the Hebrew calendar, and with August, it was a time back when the Israelites were in the wilderness, and they didn't want to listen to God and forsake their wicked ways, and because of it, they never entered the promised land God intended for them. Also, because of fear, I think they went to like plunder some of the towns, and they were listening to other people and what they were saying, and they were fearful because of it. It's a month of being fearful. It's known for the Israelites being fearful and not listening to God because they were afraid, thinking that their giants were much bigger than they really were. And so because of it, they never got the land that was intended for them. And God is really saying, don't allow that to happen to you. Don't listen to what the enemy's saying. Don't listen to what other people are telling you, but listen to God's voice only. And do not be afraid, even if your giants may seem like they're so much bigger than you, or that it's never going to happen, whatever it may be. Don't listen to those thoughts or those people, okay? Because this is the season where the odds are going to be in your favor, where God is going to be for you, where you're going to step into that abundance if you listen to Him and His ways and His will for your life, okay? So, wow, I feel the fire of God. This is an invitation to the abundant lifestyle. And that's also why I mentioned the tithes. You know, we reap what we sow. And so it's so important to tithe, you know, to any, whether it's me or someone else. I just want to put that out there. It's so important. Make sure you're sowing into good ground. You're sowing into a good ministry, not just any ministry. If you're sowing into bad ground where they take their money and it's Jezebel's spirit over the ministry, then you're not gonna reap a good harvest. But if you're sowing into good and these people are going out and they're funding kingdom things, they're going out helping the poor, they're going out and doing kingdom things, every person that they touch, you will be part of that reason, and that will go partly back to you. So say, you know, just me, for example, if you sow into my ministry and I go out and through money that was donated to me, I go out and I touch 500 people in that month from the money that was given to me that month. Every person that I affect, it will partly be because of you, and it will be given back to you. You will get credit for some of it. Some of us can't go out. I went to Rodney Howard-Browne this past weekend for the fire conference, and he was saying, you know, some of us can't go out and evangelize. We can't do that. Some of us, you know, aren't creative, and we can't make things to hand out to people, or you know, that's just not us. Some of us are called to sow into the ministry so that there are people that can go out and do those things, so that there can be people that travel and preach the good news. And sowing into ministry is just as important as the people that are going out and doing the work, because if it weren't for the people sowing, they couldn't do it. And so, you know, whether it's me or someone else, it doesn't really matter. I just encourage you guys, because that is going to help you be blessed abundantly financially, right? What is happening? I think, yeah, so it's going to help you be blessed abundantly financially, okay? I got bit by a bug. Please ignore that. So yeah, that is all. Make sure, if you do, you know, feel led and my videos are helpful and you feel God's calling you to sow into my ministry, I promise you'll be sowing into good ground, and I have links below. But if not, that's fine. That's okay. You know, go and find a good ministry or 2 or 3 to sow into, so that God can bless you back as well. You'll be giving back what is God's, and God will be able to bless you back, okay? And with that, you know, if we choose not to, in Malachi, it specifically says that we will be put under a curse. And so when you're trying to save money, that money that's God's, that you don't give back to Him, it will just be disappearing either way, whether you are sowing it into good or into bad. It'll be like putting money into your pocket that has a big old hole in it. You'll never be able to save. You'll never be able to be blessed in that area financially, okay? So that's the one thing God says to test them on. The one thing in the Bible, He says, try me in this, that He will not open the windows of heaven for you so that you'll be blessed abundantly. Okay, so that's so important. That's so important, guys. And this season, make sure you're listening to God. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And get out there and do what He's calling you to do. I had God speak, wow, I feel the fire, speak so heavily to me last night. I woke up about 1:30, and man, it's the first time that he's done this in probably like half a year, where he spoke to me so heavily, like I could hear word for word him speaking to me, prophecy for my own life, and things that he's going to start unveiling for me, like specific things. But then also, I believe what might be for everyone. And so if it is, I will be posting that prophecy when I feel led by God. And I believe if it is for everyone, it'll be very soon, within the next week. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. The notification bell will allow you to be notified every time I post a new video, which is usually every few days or so. But yes, I have a couple things I still have to share with you guys. Visions, dreams, another chapter in the Bible for this season. What the heck? I'm allergic to like bug bites, guys. I think. I don't, they love me. They love me, okay? And in Florida, we have a lot of bugs and mosquitoes. Anyway, so I have a song I want you guys to listen to, and this is a Christian song. It's called Meant for Me, and it's by Ty Brazel.
Hi, this is Governor Ron DeSantis. We are fighting the good fight in the state of Florida, and the left.
I love Ron DeSantis, okay?
Yeah, it was different for me, yeah. They could see the vision, it was crystal to me, yeah. Look at how the tables turn, interestingly, yeah. If it's what it is, that's what it's meant to be, meant to be. Ay, tall down on me, yeah. I could never be that what you want me to be, yeah. Iced out my chest, I put my heart on my sleeve, yeah. Blessings never stop, cause it was meant for me, yeah. Meant for me. If I take a loss, then that's a win for me. From the other side, look like the end for me, yeah. I could never fold, that's a sin for me, yeah. Say a prayer for my enemies, ayy. Backstabbing, backbiting, back, conniving, back, wishing on my downfall. Sit back, watch the plan unfold. Back to the wall, so my face facing God. Overcome the odds, I bounce back, supercharged, yeah. Lean on me, just promise you'll be there when I need you. Cause more than I see, intentions deceitful. Yeah, swimming with the sharks and snakes, I lost trust. Yeah, lost trust. Look, pull a seat up to the table, just don't pull a Judas. Jesus wept, guess that's why I'm always going through it. From the dirt came the rose, and I feel like Damar. From the earth, dust to dust, I was chosen and called. It was different for me, yeah. They can see the vision, it was crystal to me, yeah. Look at how the tables turn, interestingly, yeah. If it's what it is, that's what it's meant to be. Meant to be, ay, tall down on me, yeah. I could never be that what you want me to be, yeah. Iced out my chest, I put my heart on my sleeve, yeah. Blessings never stop, cause it was meant for me, yeah. Meant for me, meant for me, meant for me. Blessings never stop, cause it was meant for me, yeah. Meant for me, meant for me. Right in the storm, I stood shoulder to shoulder. Looked the mountain in his face, we was boulder to boulder. Look, my angel, she was by my side, noble to noble. Looked at heaven from whence come my help, over and over. Grandma told me, mama told me, if I ever lost my way, Monty told me, stick to the code, stay safe, these streets get colder. Rolling, 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 yeah, yeah. Rolling, 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 I've been rolling again. I could never fold, cause to me that's a sin, yeah. I gotta prevail, overcoming, I win, yeah. Never will I ever run from it again, yeah. Destined for me, destined for me, yeah. From the past to the end, destined, yeah. It was different for me, yeah. They could see the vision, it was crystal to me, yeah. Look at how they tables turn, interestingly, yeah. If it's what it is, that's what it's meant to be, meant to be.
Okay, guys, but that is the song. I hope you liked it. I hope it really spoke to you, because I believe God's been speaking to me through this song the past week, praying for our enemies, abundance, blessings. It is coming, guys. It is coming for some of us. Now make sure you test this word, of course, and you seek God for yourself and make sure that this is for you. We are all in different times and different seasons. Maybe you thought this was your season a year ago and it wasn't, but maybe it is now. Or maybe you're seeing this a year later, a year after I post this, and it is now God speaking to you. This is your time in your season, but make sure you seek Him and you don't just take my word for it. I'm here to confirm what God's speaking to you. That is what I do most of the time. It is confirming. Now, as someone who is prophetic, we also give insight, but mostly confirming to you guys what God's already speaking to you. So that is all, guys. I love you. I hope you have a blessed day. Please, I don't want any religious comments. I really don't care what you have to say about the tithing. I know what God has shown me, and I mean that in the most humble way. But yes, that is all, and I will be back whenever the Spirit leads me to, because this is God's channel, not mine. And so, yeah, I'll be back, guys. Have a great and blessed day. Bye.